Okay, I'm gonna prepare my food. I have my sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle right here. First time chatter, like at this point, just like off. I'm gonna keep eating McDonald's. Like, you wanna call me a Zionist? Call me a Zionist. As not, at least I'm not actually a Zionist. Let me eat my McGriddle. Oh my god! That was so annoying of me. Look at this. The McDonald's Monopoly scam got recommended. What are the chances? I get to eat McDonald's. They're actually listening. It's creepy.
Inside is stuff you feel.
I'm gonna be really freaked out if I start getting Instagram reels of Asian AI feet. Because we talked about it.
Office of the FBI in Jacksonville. It's a notoriously sleepy outpost of the Bureau. Until today.
Exciting.
A mysterious informant calls up the office to let them know
Right, 'cause
that the
we
famous
talked about
beloved
it.
McDonald's Monopoly game is rigged. A ring of criminals have been secretly pulling the strings for over a decade. More than $24 million have been stolen. The FBI kicks off a manhunt with 25 agents on the case. 20,000 phone numbers will be surveilled and will ultimately result in a massive undercover sting operation. The agents will discover that behind this scheme is a vast network of mafiosos, psychics,
What a beautiful
strip club
morning.
owners, and Mormons. But one mastermind sits
I'm
at
so
the center
pleased.
of it all.
Hi, traveler.
He holds the keys to the treasure and rakes in
Orange, and thank you for the 2 months.
most of the profits. He's known by most as Uncle Jerry. How did he do it?
Mormons are such an interesting group of people. Not Uncle Jerry. Oh, I missed this channel.
Only at McDonald's. With over 50 million prizes, it's supersized excitement.
Starting in 1987, McDonald's launched the Monopoly promotion and started putting little game pieces from Monopoly.
Is anyone old
onto
enough to
their
remember this from 1987?
packaging.
Wait, 1987? Probably not, right? Because if you were old enough to remember this, you'd probably be like 45 right now.
This is Jeff.
You do remember this? Whoa.
He's a crime journalist who broke the story in 2018.
No, but they do it like every 2 years. Oh.
17
Okay, never
years
mind.
after the convictions. His
How do I
article
not know
went
about
viral
this?
and set off a holiday bidding war for the rights to his story. He ultimately sold them for $1 million.
And I have
Maybe I
one
just
here.
don't pay
I don't
attention.
collect many things from my stories, but I do have one of the original winning game cups here. It says "Pull to Play," and on the side you can just see it says to collect and win.
That looks
just
so fun.
Peel off the game stamp.
Oh,
and
it's that
apply
type of...
to your game
Oh!
board. And when you've applied enough pieces to your game board,
I do know about
and
this.
you've won a prize, you mail it off to McDonald's.
Do I?
And they send you your Sega Game Gear or your
I think I do remember.
Dodge Viper.
McDonald's usually runs the game twice per year. The cash prizes are up to $1 million in an instant win. The chance at winning that prize is 1 in 250 million. The game brings McDonald's fat profits. Whenever the game is running, business increases by up to 40% more than
You said it
usual.
like 2 months ago?
1 in 250 million is an extremely long shot. You're far more likely to get struck by lightning, twice. But the caller on the phone with the agents in Jacksonville that day said that
So
3
yummy.
of the recent big ticket winners were in fact related, despite having different
I just remember Tim Hortons had like the peel on the cups. The cup peel. Fuck. Hold on. Tim Hortons had like a peeling cup thing where you peel the cup up and then you get a gift underneath the peel of the... Yes, thank you. Roll up the rim to win. You roll up the rim of the cup. Sorry. I forgot the name. Also, we were watching the McDonald's Monopoly scam.
names.
Oh, rim job.
The odds for 3 legitimate winners to all be
Good night,
related
Sam.
are inconceivably low. The caller also claimed that one man, who they only knew by Uncle Jerry, was the mastermind behind the scheme. The FBI doesn't know this yet, only
I missed
will be
it.
fact-related. Agents in
Okay.
Jacksonville that day said that 3 of the recent big-ticket winners were in fact related, despite having different names. The odds for 3 legitimate winners to all be related are inconceivably low. The
That's
caller also claimed that
suspicious.
one man, who they only knew by Uncle Jerry, was the mastermind behind the scheme. The FBI doesn't know this yet, but his full name is Jerome Jacobson.
JJ.
Jerry Jacobson is one of those just incredible characters in American true crime history, because he was at one stage a good guy.
Wait, so
a
we like
police
him?
officer,
Oh, never mind. At one
in-
stage.
in Florida.
As a kid, Jerry is obsessed with becoming an FBI agent. When he starts working as a police officer, it seems like he's on that track. But his career in law enforcement is very brief. He develops health problems and is unable to continue. Later, he finds a job in security at Simon Marketing. This is where he really finds his stride. He's known for being ultra-professional and ultra-fastidious. So he quickly rises through the ranks. In just
Good
a
job.
few years, he's earning 6 times his police officer salary. It's the end of the 80s.
Go, Jerry,
is now
go.
the head of security at Simon Marketing. McDonald's outsources almost all of their promotional activity to the company. So when the chain comes up with the ingenious idea of starting a monopoly promotion, Simon Marketing is tasked with producing and distributing the game pieces.
So it was Jerry's job to ensure the security of the entire promotion. So he arrived at work, he had to supervise the big supercomputer.
Oh, he's not the one who
draw the
won.
winning piece.
Wait, I'm confused. Did Jerry win? Is Jerry one of the winners? And then his family members also won? Or was he just in charge of the event or the promotion?
He would supervise
Oh, he was. Okay, sorry.
the
Okay.
technicians who were putting the winning
Oh.
tokens onto the packaging. He had to personally scissor them
Smart.
out from a printing press.
Jerry's a tough boss.
Sorry,
As a
spoilers.
former cop, he's obsessed with rules and security. He's constantly writing up people for little missteps, and he hounds everyone in the factory involved in token production, even following them to the bathroom and checking their shoes to make sure none have been stolen. Jerry personally delivers the winning pieces to McDonald's packaging
I
factories
like his diligence.
across the country.
He
He
cares.
hides each piece in a secret vest that he wears under his shirt as he's traveling around the United States, feeling a little bit like a secret agent or a superhero with a secret. Every time he arrives in a new state, he's carrying a secret piece that's going to make somebody a millionaire.
When new
Damn.
game pieces are released, Jerry makes a big flashy show of how secure the process was. In truth, Jerry starts stealing from McDonald's. His first theft is small fry. At this point, he only wants to help his
Good one.
stepbrother Marvin Braun out, and
Small
maybe show
fry.
off a bit to prove that he can. So in 1989, he gives Marvin a game piece worth $25,000. Marvin is the first fake winner. Pretty much a victimless crime, right? McDonald's is giving away the money anyway, and it's not like the chain is some noble charity. The game earns them considerable profits. Plus, Jerry later testifies that whenever the computer selected a Canadian factory to get a winning token, Simon Marketing would allegedly run the program again so that a US location was chosen. In Jerry's view, this means the game is already
Hey!
rigged in favor of American players. So why not get his own piece?
What the
of
fuck? What
pie?
about us? That's rude.
And then one day he's talking to his butcher in the local supermarket, and he tells the butcher what's going on, and the butcher says, "Well, I'd like to win."
Jerry agrees.
Jerry's
He
like,
wants to
"Well,
make sure
okay."
that nothing traces back to him. So he instructs the butcher to give the prize to a friend of his.
And of course, Jerry turns on his television one day, and there's a commercial from McDonald's with a lucky winner on it, and he sees his butcher celebrating his win, and he goes crazy.
Wait, what?
And he calls the butcher and says, "What are you doing? We know each other.
Yeah,
You
wasn't it
can't-
supposed to be his friend?
We're friends."
Butcher just wanted attention.
So
He's fucking it all up.
Jerry decides that in the future he's going to have to find winners at random. He needs people that are not connected to him at all. And so the conspiracy grows bigger.
Until this point, it's all
Okay.
relatively small amounts of money. But one day, Jerry receives a package by mistake.
And inside a blank
What are the chances?
set of anti-tamper seals from Hong Kong, which means that he has everything he needs to open the envelopes and steal the game pieces for himself, and then use a spare seal to stick it back down and basically get away with the crime.
So lucky.
Simon Marketing, the company that Jerry works for, hires an independent auditor to make sure everything's going okay. Remember, this is a multi-million-dollar promotion. They have to be all buttoned up.
The auditor is a very serious woman. She means business. She accompanies Jerry everywhere, and Jerry's always getting on her nerves. When he wants to fly first class on the company card, she insists on sitting in coach. He's getting drunk and bragging to her about it, showing off the empty liquor bottles. He's shutting up whoever will listen, bragging about once having been a cop.
What is he doing?
He's also obsessed with accumulating airline points, so he's flying to factories in random cities just because.
What is he
And
doing?
the whole time she has to follow him.
It's
She's
always the
watching
ego.
Uncle Jerry like a hawk.
The
Her
ego
job is to make
always
sure that when Jerry
fucks
hands
these
the
people
winning
up.
ticket over to a factory, that everything goes as it should, that the tickets always stay in his special security vest. And they do, up to a point, the point where she can't follow him. In the men's bathroom, Jerry quits procrastinating. With a few quick, deliberate movements, he takes the envelopes with winning pieces out of his vest, opens the seal, and replaces them with regular game pieces. He seals the envelope back down with one of his special anti-tamper seals, the godsend from Hong Kong, and slinks back to his seat like nothing ever happened. The auditor has no idea. If the anti-temper seals had not been accidentally mailed to him, and the auditor assigned to him hadn't been female, maybe none of this would have happened. Or maybe if he ignored
I mean, what kind of male auditor is gonna go in the stall with him though?
the temptation, he would have enjoyed a nice, normal, comfortable life. Adjusted for inflation, he's earning over $170K per year in today's money.
Okay, my bad.
But he went for it. For Jerry, the opportunity to control the game is
Greed.
no accident. He doesn't believe in
Greed.
accidents. He's a superstitious man.
Always
I know
greed
that
and
at that
ego.
time- this is kind of silly. At this time, he starts seeing
would do it for
psychics
America.
and mediums to reassure him. He's a strong believer in paranormal and faith healers. So he starts seeing mediums and psychics and fortune tellers.
Jerry now has full access to the winning game pieces, but he can't cash them in himself, of course. That would arouse suspicion. He needs to find fake winners who will pay him upfront for the game piece. His butcher, for example, asks a distant friend to pay $2,000 for a $10,000 winning ticket.
Oh.
The higher the prize, the higher the cost. Up to $100,000 upfront for a $1 million ticket. And it works.
Damn.
But quickly Jerry starts to tap through his network. He needs to put distance between himself and the winners. He's on the look for middlemen, well-connected people who can industrialize the operation, and being a superstitious person, he takes chance encounters as meaningful signs.
So he's at the airport one day.
I'm sorry. All this for, or I guess more. Never mind. I thought this was all this for like 100K only, and then it's actually twice a year, and it's more than just the 1 million, right? Because it was like the 25Ks, whatever.
And he meets another
Hi,
Jerry,
we're watching the
Jerry Colombo, and
McDonald's
the two
Monopoly
hit it off,
scam.
waiting there for their aeroplanes.
My food
Mr.
is so good.
Colombo is a
Oh, yeah,
very
and in
heavy-set
1987.
Italian-American gentleman. And
Only? Well, yeah, if I'm going to do fraud,
Hello, everyone. How's everyone?
Glitch, thank you for the 10 months. No, if I was going to commit fraud and like be illegal, I'm fucking making millions. Are you kidding me? I'm not going to like sacrifice my life for 100K.
Colombo claimed that he was part of the infamous Colombo crime family.
Colombo is a larger-than-life character, like someone who modeled his whole
Columbo.
personality off of The Sopranos.
Yeah, I forgot it
And
was
Uncle
back
Jerry
then too.
is lapping it all up.
He's an entertainer. He says he's born in Sicily, raised in Brooklyn. He's got these underground casinos. And I think Jerry is just completely enamored by him. And he also seems like the type of guy that could find winners really easily.
Colombo even has an out-of-zone strip
He was
club
making
in
he was making 170K a year too.
South Carolina that he got designated
the
as a
80s.
house of worship in order to skirt
Stripper,
regulations.
I think.
He calls it the Church of the Fuzzy Bunnies, and he has the dancers read the Bible before they start stripping.
Well, I guess God hasn't talked to you lately. He came to me in a dream a couple of weeks ago, and he told me
It's
what
kind
I'm
of
doing is
fucked
fine.
up.
Uncle Jerry
That's a
appreciates
weird
Columbo's
fetish.
ability to think outside the box. It doesn't take much to rope Columbo into the scam. Uncle Jerry passes Columbo a game piece for a Dodge Viper, and Columbo
Everyone
is
is
hooked.
fine.
He's
I
also obsessed
swear,
with The Godfather,
including the winners.
surprise, surprise,
Thank you, Toom.
and has dreams of being an actor. So he agrees to be in a McDonald's commercial, waving a car key.
Jerry Colombo won a Dodge Viper.
I have no
and there
food
are-
left.
He
Nova.
gets to live out his acting ambitions, but it means he's now too close to the game to profit from it directly, so he has to
Okay.
start finding other winners, which helps the scheme take off for Uncle Jerry. Columbo
just
is
Polly.
brilliant at finding new winners willing to pay, and he sends the majority of the kickbacks to Uncle Jerry. The two Jerrys are making each other very rich. Jerry Colombo
a
keeps
muffin.
picking Italian-American men on the East Coast as winner, and his father-in-law gets a $1 million piece. Not exactly the move of a
That is
mastermind
crazy. I eat on the
mafioso.
bed too.
To make the win seem random, his wife
Sorry, My whole lid just came off. Do you see this? The lid just got stuck.
Robin convinces him to get
the
women
best
and
part.
people of color winning tickets in other parts
Put
of the
her
country.
dentures in.
For a while, it's all
Okay.
going so well. But then, everything changes.
Things are not going very well in Columbo's marriage. Robin Columbo's feeling like she might
Yeah, no shit. If my husband was going, not just going to the strip club, but going to the strip club and making the strippers read the Bible and then strip on the pole, that would be a little problematic. Like, why can't you just go to the strip club normal? Like, just be normal. They're already stripping. Why do you have to make them fucking read the Bible, you freak? Oh yeah, and they're bunny strippers.
not want to be a mafia wife. She's
That's
feeling
so
a bit
weird.
paranoid about life in the mob. And one day
Amen.
she's driving with her husband, Columbo, and suddenly a massive Ford truck smashes into them. And it's a horrendous high-speed crash, and their car is crushed against a concrete wall.
I wasn't expecting
Columbo
that.
is taken to the hospital, where he takes a turn for the worse. He dies a few days after the crash. Now Uncle Jerry is alone. He's just lost his super
died?
recruiter, and he doesn't know it yet, but the FBI is on his trail.
Oh
Who knows? We don't know. So many people could have called the FBI.
Read the Bible
A
so we can
disgruntled
goon to you
winner.
in God's
Remember, a lot
name.
of these winners, their lives changed. One minute they're poor, the next minute they got $1 million. They're driving around in a Corvette. There's a lot of jealousy. There's now so many corrupt winners out there, dozens of people. They might be drunk, bragging about it at the bar.
no.
Uncle
No.
Jerry finds new recruiters to replace Jerry Columbo's role. Some are dodgy, like the drug trafficker A.J. Glomb. He's just jumped bond for a 12-year sentence for shipping kilos of cocaine across the U.S. and sells most of his winning pieces to buddies from the drug dealing business. Other recruiters that Uncle Jerry
smart.
finds are seemingly upstanding, like the Mormon Dwight Baker, a beloved member of his church with
Mormon
no previous
again.
criminal record. He's a real estate developer with 5 kids trying to get his dreams for a golf course and a luxury resort off the ground. But he struggled to find investors, and he also owes tens of thousands of dollars in back taxes. A windfall would really help him, so despite his moral misgivings, he gets involved in the scheme too. But none of the recruiters are careful enough.
That's a bad
The winners they
Mormon.
select aren't random. Back in 2000, when the FBI
I was alive then. If anybody
gets
cares.
the name Uncle Jerry from the informant, they know nothing about who it could be. Is he a McDonald's insider? Is it even a real name? McDonald's shares the contact information of all the previous winners with the FBI. To find out who Uncle Jerry is, the officers analyze the winners' phone records to determine who they were in frequent contact with right around the time of their win. All these people,
Yep,
who are
I was
seemingly
born in
unrelated and don't know
January
each other,
2000.
were in contact with a certain Jerome Jacobson. The FBI is sure they found their man, but they need proof, like a taped conversation with Jerry
Yep,
and a fake
birthday
winner
in
that
5
spells
days.
out what they're up to, evidence that no jury could deny. They convince McDonald's to run one more Monopoly game to catch him red-handed. It's certainly a reputational risk for the company. How would the public feel if they found out McDonald's had run a game they knew was rigged?
Probably feel
But the
bad.
company also wants to know who'd stolen millions from them, so they comply.
Together with McDonald's, the FBI come up with a
I can't believe the greed. Like, I genuinely can't. All these videos of people getting caught is just people getting an ego and getting greedy. Like, 100K was a fuck ton of money back then. Just do it like twice, just do it twice and then take your winnings and like leave,
McSting.
They
Like, that's a lot of money to have made for free.
create 2 big wins worth $1 million each. They then monitor Jerry Jacobson and his network closely
don't get
and wait
greedy.
for someone to claim the prize.
Exactly. I feel like so many people just like they never obviously they don't show people who don't get caught, but there's a reason they don't get caught.
Prices. They listen in on a phone call of a friend of the Mormon Dwight Baker, Huey. He says that he plans to sell the winning prize to someone in Texas. This someone turns out to be his brother-in-law,
Have you ever won
who
anything
tries to
before?
claim the price of
Excuse me? What did you where did that come from?
Hi fanfan hi chat. Did
Wha-
someone say Makas?
Why did I don't even know what to say. Have I won something? Yeah? No, I'm just curious. I mean, I guess I've won. Yeah, I've won. The phrasing on this is, have you ever won anything before? Like, anything. I guess yes. I have won from time to time. I've won so many things. I win a lot.
A few days later. The second big winner is Michael Hoover.
Whatever.
He was recruited by
Just
Andrew Blum,
curious.
the drug trafficker.
Oh, like a giveaway from a corporation. Okay, fine. Then no. It hit a nerve. I'm just confused is all. No, I've never won a giveaway before. Have I? Well, okay, so this girl called Lily, she's Lily IS on Instagram. She was doing a giveaway for Korean skincare, and she saw me spamming on her post, and then she messaged me because Lily is, I don't know if you guys know, but she is dating Fobmaster. So we have a mutual. She saw me spamming and she was like, "Hey, like, do you just want one? Like, I can just give you one. Like, yeah, you don't have to participate in the in the giveaway. I could just give you one." And I was like, "Really? Yes." And so she gave me one.
Now, Mr. Hoover.
I don't know if that like counts, but that was something. Because she came out with like a box of her, it was like a box of 10 different small items that she made into like her own box that was selling at like Olive Young, which was really sick. But whatever, I still got one. I didn't beg. I didn't beg.
And a casino pit boss in Rhode Island. So a bit of a sketchy
Yeah, that's like
character.
nepotism, if
So
anything.
He rings the hotline and says,
She
"I
thought
found
you
a
were
$1 million
Korean."
game ticket." So the FBI and McDonald's decide to go down there to meet him. They knock on the door. They've got a giant check, you know, the comedy-sized checks, and a video crew, and all of the McDonald's staff are actually FBI.
Oh my God,
agents
I'm
who are
nervous.
undercover. And so they do a television interview, and Mr. Hoover gives this long-winded story about how he found his magic ticket. He bought a copy of a magazine, and the magazine had fallen into the sea, and then he bought another magazine, and the ticket was in there. So
Why?
the camera crew listened to
What is the point of all that? Just say, I don't know, I went to the McDonald's, I got a Coke, and the winning ticket was on the cup. The fucking magazine in the fucking ocean?
this very
Take it.
patiently. The men behind the camera are undercover FBI agents.
Oh my God.
And they give him his prize.
Attention
and they
whores.
take all that evidence. And not long after that, the FBI descend and they arrest everyone. So the FBI fans out. They arrest Uncle Jerry at home.
Oh, no receipt, and they were in magazines. Okay.
Over
Fair.
50 people were indicted, and dozens of wins were proven to be fake. Jerry admitted on the stand to having stolen 60 game pieces. And for a while, America followed the consequences intensely. So many millions had played the McDonald's game, so people were invested in the story. Burger King tried to get a class action lawsuit together, alleging fake advertisement. The trial
Damn,
began
Burger
on
King.
September 10th, 2001.
And then what happened? What happened? What happened after that?
Then the world's attention shifted. There were bigger things to care about than the McDonald's PR scandal.
Dead cat. Oh my God. What if Uncle Jerry was behind fucking 9/11? Because that's a dead, what's it called? Dead cat. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Dead cat. Oh my God. What is this? Dead cat strategy or something? It's like when you do something crazy bad to distract from the actual problem. It's like a fucking distraction. It's called dead cat because it's like you go into a room, you throw a dead cat in there, everyone's attention is on the dead cat that you just you know. Very suspicious. My dog wants to get on the bed.
Shifted. There were bigger things to care about than the McDonald's PR scandal.
Cutie pie.
Nearly all of the 53 defendants pled guilty, including Uncle Jerry. Fines were issued and prison time was sentenced.
Uncle Jerry
Uncle
is
Jerry got the
George
most,
Bush.
$12 million in restitution fees, and a 37-month prison sentence.
Oh my God.
Simon Marketing and the printing company who made the
That's a
tokens
lot of money.
were gutted, leaving hundreds jobless. And Dwight Baker was excommunicated from the Mormon Church.
McDonald's and the government work together. Every time there's a government mess up, something new drops at McDonald's. Very fishy. Very, very suspicious. Uncle Jerry or Uncle
The
George?
game of Monopoly was invented in the 1930s, the decade of the Great Depression, by a feminist activist. She intended to teach people about the evils of wealth accumulation.
Liz Maggie actually invented a predecessor of a monopoly called the Landlord's Game in 1903, but the game was popularized in variants in the 1930s.
She intended to teach
Boss
people about
bitch.
the evils of wealth accumulation. By the 1980s, the decade of greed, the game's original purpose was distorted. McDonald's, a multi-billion-dollar corporation, used it as a way to make even more money. Then, that game was overtaken by an ex-cop called Uncle Jerry, who defrauded
Terrorist attack? Well, how about these terror ribs now at McDonald's?
the corporation of millions. He turned himself into a real-life Uncle Pennybags, running around the United States, giving some people money, but taking more for himself. The perfect American fable. Uncle Jerry lived the high life for over a decade, but as anyone who's played Monopoly knows, sometimes you have to go to jail. It's just part of the game.
Good one. Good one,
Considering
Fern.
the huge amount of money stolen, the high price the investigation cost U.S. citizens, and the many people who lost their jobs through no fault of their own, Uncle Jerry's 3-year sentence feels like a light slap on the wrist. He's retired in Georgia with his 7th wife in a nice big house. Sure,
I feel like that was... Is that that's not normal in the... That's not like an 80s thing.
he has to pay
I
back
can't believe you just added that in the last 30 seconds.
$12 million, but at a relaxed rate of just $370 per month. Besides,
Wait, what? Dude, he got off so
with his
easy.
7th wife in a nice big house. Sure, he has to pay back $12 million, but at a relaxed rate of just $370 per month.
Wait, what? 12 million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 370. Divided by 12. Divided by 12? Am I doing the math right? Yeah. Wait, so he doesn't... It'll... 2.7... It's per month. Wait, no. Am I fucking... Divided by 370. That's the number of months. Yeah, that is a number of months. You guys confused me. I did it right. It's 2.7k years. Yeah, it's 32k months, which is 2.7k years. 2,700 years. Years. So he's not actually paying back 12 million. He's paying back, okay, let's just say 50 years. 370 times 50. He's paying back 18,000. After 50 years, he's paying back 18.5k. What? And he's... Wait, no. I did that wrong. I multiplied by years. Sorry. 600. Okay, 200k. 222k. That's still not a lot for how much he's supposed to pay. What? How is that even possible? 3-year sentence. That's not bad at all. 7th wife too. He got around 370 a month. That's pocket change for multimillionaires. He was sentenced to 3 years in jail but released early after he rolled a double. The best thing I ever won was a small ice cream. Oh, the math was done for us here. Wait a sec. If he has to pay $370 a month for 12 million, it would literally take him 2.7k years. Oh my god. He paid them to give him a light sentence? Did he? That would make sense. Why would you be guilty for the crimes of your father? I don't think that's how it works. Zed, let me introduce you to North Korea. They do that over there.